It's time to open up your mailbag, and I'm delighted to be joined by Sky News contributor Joe Hildebrand. Joe, it's great to have you here with me on a Friday night. Mate, are you ready for some tough questions?
I'm ready. Right. I'm focused.
Mike asks, how... Okay, Mike asks, how can the census data show that religion is on the decline in Australia when fully ordained converts to the climate religion have increased by over 35,000%? You'd be worshipping at that altar, wouldn't you, Joe Hildebrand?
That's right. All hail the mighty target. All hail mighty zero. Yeah, I actually think it's a real shame that that religion is down in the census. I'm hoping it's because of a rather cynical campaign by a certain celebrity to encourage people not to put no religion on their forms, just like there was that silly campaign to put everyone down as a Jedi Knight a few years ago, and that sort of caused a massive spike, and then that sort of disappeared. But I've been thinking, as I do, Cory, you know that I'm a deep contemplative thinker. I was just thinking just how lucky we are that it just so happened that the world's dominant religion, or at least one of the world's dominant religions, just happened to be sort of founded by this really nice sort of hippie guy who said we should all be nice to each other, and even if someone hurts you, you shouldn't retaliate with violence, and it's something that's all about sacrifice. And that religion is also based on one that has the 10 Commandments, which are pretty good rules for life. And I just sort of think, people, I was actually thinking about the question of, well, why is religion so good, or why shouldn't we all be godless atheists or whatever? And I think you compare something like, I don't know, Christianity, which, you know, for all its sort of historical faults or manipulations or whatever, is founded in some really pretty nice stuff. Like, we're all equal in the eyes of God, that it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, you're still a valid human being worthy of dignity. You compare that to, say, oh, I don't know, Stalinism, and you look at the godless atheism of the Soviet Union, where and the Eastern Bloc, of course, things that they did in Poland, God help them all. And you think, you know what?
Or China.
That's actually a pretty good moral code. Or China, that's right, whether you've got your social credit scheme. And so, given that this is something that's been so fundamental...
Nature abhors a vacuum. If we lose it, it will be replaced by something that will not be so benign and peaceful.